Hi, it's Dan from Narcotic Death here again, and today is sound demo days for my effects videos. As you can see, my room has completely changed from last time. Painted it, and we got bored. So, yeah. All my sound demos today are going to be using this Crybaby Wow, which as you can see has been monster stickered. Yeah, you'll be getting wah sounds from this. This is mainly the effects video, so it's not going to be like, it's not going to be full on gear tour sort of stuff, but wah pedal running into Quad X3 Live. This is going to be pretty much all the tone, but we can technically class this video as a bit of an amp demo as well, which, as you can see here, my lovely heart key HA2500 running as a amp head to this Ashdown, which is kind of like, it's my old combo amp that I used for college and stuff. Basically I'm going to be running that as a cab for this, which is just going to be the pure clean tone head running into the pod. So I'll just get that set up and I'll be right with you. Right, I'm back, and as you can see I'm playing my lovely R24 Pro, and this is tuned to B flat, so we've got B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, F, B flat. This is the tuning that we use with Narcotic Death, and we've only just sort of gone to this, but yeah, obviously we don't use this horribly chorused clean tone. This is the stuff we use. This is the distortion stuff, and this is my basic rhythm setting. It's based on a Bogner Uberschala, and it's got an Ibanez Tube Screamer in the stomp. Just check. It's got the line 6 Screamer with the gain and the drive set to 50% and the tone set to 86. Let me just go through here. The amp settings, the drive obviously at 100, the presence is at 100, the treble's at 60, the mid is at 80 and the bass is at 80, and obviously I haven't really got time to be going through amps because this is just effects, but there's no modulation, no chorus, no compressor on it, and it's just the single tone. As you can see, that is just crushing. The noise gate, I'm not sure I've got one on. Yeah, the noise gate has no decay and the threshold's at 25%, so you get that kind of... that kind of metallic, kind of just... But the thing I like about that noise gate is it doesn't cut your sound off, whether you, like, if you're doing sort of like, if you're doing the longer notes like that, don't cut it off as much. Yeah, that's the rhythm setting. I mean, those squeals just sort of roll off. Lead setting number 1 is very, very trebly, so I'm going to turn this down a little bit on the actual master on here. And go up a little smidgen like that. Now this has got, let's see what this has got. This has got the same, basically the same amp settings, the same Screamer emulator settings, but it has an analog square chorus. What delay has it got on it? It's got a tube echo, which I like, and it's got a compressor on set to a threshold of 21% with a 4 dB gain, and it sounds a little bit like. Sounds a little bit like that. Now this is where I start bringing the wah pedal in. Now my wah pedal is like it's an original Jim Dunlop Crybaby, but I've modded it myself. So I've cut like I've cut the little rubber feet down, front and back. I've lowered the on and off switch, but I've tuned the roller to its most treble position, so you get that kind of Zakk Wylde sound out of a normal Crybaby. I think I only paid about 60 quid for it. This is where it starts. You kind of get that nice sort of throaty kind of sound out of it. I love that sound, but this next one, it's another Bommer Uberschala, same stomp. It's got a sine chorus on it instead, which I think sounds a little bit more Steve Vai kind of weird kind of sound. It's still got a tube echo on it, and it's got the same compressor but with a 5 dB gain instead of a 4 dB. I like that one because it's got that kind of weird, nice sort of almost that kind of weird sort of wobble to it, if you know what I mean. But with a wah pedal it just sounds. It's got that weird kind of nice quality to it, and I really like it because it's kind of one of those sounds that you hear on albums and stuff that you think, oh bloody hell, how did they get that? And I've just dialed it in, just messing around with it in my bedroom. But to say this is tuned to B flat, it sounds brilliant in B flat for the stuff we're doing in band, but it also sounds good in standard, which is what I'm going to change to now.